Hello friends, welcome back to my channel MDCZ. First of all, I want to thank all of them who supported me and encouraged me to make more videos. I am so thankful to all of you guys. And I also noticed something that you are not watching the entire videos. You are skipping those videos. So friends, I request you don't skip or fast forward. Otherwise, you will not understand those all details that I mentioned in the video. If you will skip those, then you will never understand those videos. Then they will all become useless for you. If you really want to understand those details properly, then you must watch entire video without skipping. Okay, so let's talk about today's topic. In this video, I am going to share some details about Marvel Studios' upcoming movie, The Eternals. Lots of Marvel fans are so excited about this movie, so I decided to share some details about the Eternals history, some comic stuff, and movie related other details. Before we start, if you are new to my channel, then please subscribe to MDCZ and also press the bell icon to receive all the updates and notifications about our upcoming videos. So, without wasting your time, let's start. First, let's talk about Eternals, like who are Eternals, history about Eternals, the beginning of all of this. At the very beginning, the only living animals present on Earth are beasts, nothing else. Like no humans, no gods, no superheroes. Then celestial gods came on Earth. They are also known as the space gods. Actually, in MCU, we already saw celestials in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1 movie. So later, these celestials start a mission to evaluate, or you can say mutate new life forms on Earth. They perform some experiments on the species called the Apes. After God's experiment, 3 new species are formed. First the Divines, second the humans, and third the Eternals. Eternals are like children of God because Eternals are utterly immune to time and death. Eternals can't be killed, but you can hurt them with special weapons. With mind weapons, you can trap Eternals. Eternals live on mountain tops where they adapt different kinds of powers. The city of Eternals is known as Olympia. Now let's talk about the crazy species called the Divines, who only knows one thing, war. Divines are one of the new species that are mostly known as ever-changing and destructive failures. Divines are not just structurally unstable, but also generation by generations, they evolve in such a monstrous ways. The city, the base of Divines, is under the inner depths of Earth like underwater, the city known as Lemuria. Divine also creates different kind of weapons. I told you so, these crazy creatures only know one thing, and that's war, war and only war. In ancient times, Divines started a war against celestial gods, and as expected, they lost. I can understand one thing, that Divines love the war, but who's crazy fucking god? Never mind. Divines fear that if gods walks on Earth again, then they may conquer all of the Divines. But when celestial gods walks on Earth, Divine decided to include human in this war, so they can have benefits while others destroy each other in this war. That's why Divines possesses as devil, so they can use human emotions, fear against themselves, and started a destruction on Earth. Then Eternals came to fight with these Divines and help the humans. Now let's discuss about the details of MCU's upcoming movie, The Eternals. Definitely the story of the Eternals movie will start with the events after the Avengers Endgame, in which the Eternals live alongside humans using a secret identity till now. So now they'll reunite and fight against the Divines to defend the Earth. The storyline of the Eternals movie will be based on Jack Kirby's Eternals comics. The screenplay is written by Kaz and Ryan Pepper, and the Eternals movie is directed by Chloe Zhao. Now let's talk about its confirmed cast and their respective character details. Thena's character will be played by Angelina Jolie. Thena is a fierce warrior and also a daughter of mighty Eternal Zeus. Thena has superhuman strength, stamina, speed, durability, agility and reflexes powers. Eternal Ajak character will be played by Salma Hayek. Actually in comics, Ajak is a male character, so in the movie, Salma will play as a female Ajak. Ajak is a polar Eternal who can communicate with celestial gods. Richard Madden is going to play a character of Icarus. Icarus lives on Earth with his secret identity name called Icaris. He works with the archaeologist Dr. Damien. Icarus has cosmic powers and he has complete mind control over his physical form and his body processes. Cersei's character will be played by Gemma Chan. Just like other Eternals, she also lives on Earth with a secret identity. Cersei has powers to control molecules and manipulate them in any form. With her powers, she can easily change the form of any object or any person. Dan Whitman, who also known as Black Knight, his character will be played by Jon Snow, means Kit Harington. After everyone heard that Kit is going to be a part of Eternals movie, lots of fans are so happy and so excited to see him in the movie. Dan Whitman has a mystical sword. Dan Whitman is originally a normal human being with no superpowers, who later gains his powers. Kumail Nanjiani going to play Kingo's character. Kingo is one of the best swordsmen. Kingo is a samurai who also a film star and producer. Druig's character will be played by Barry Keoghan. Druig is a son of great Eternal Vulcan and cousin of Icarus. Druig also lives a secret life as a Russian agent on Earth. Dong Seok-ma going to play a character of Eternal Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh is a powerful Eternal who outcasted by Eternal leader Zurus. Phastos' character will be played by Brian Tyree Henry. Phastos designed a lot of Eternal's weapons and Kingo's sword is one of them. Phastos has superpowers to manipulate machinery. Leah will play as a young Eternal Sprite. In comics, Sprite is a male character, so in the movie, Leah will play as female Sprite. With proper concentration, Sprite can turn her imagination into real life. She has powers to transform matter around her. Just like Sprite and Ajak, Macquarie is also a male character in the comics. So in MCU's Eternal movie, Lauren Ridloff will play as female Macquarie. Macquarie is a super fast Eternal, just like a Quicksilver. Lucia Afsadi is going to play a student's character. Actually, I don't have any further information related to her role, but as soon as I get the information, I'll share it with you. Marvel Studios' Eternals really have an excellent cast. You can expect a lot from this movie. I have a lot of expectation from this movie. Now, let's talk about the possible movie storyline. Now, if you compare the characters from the movie with Jack Kirby's Eternals comics, then there are few characters from the Eternals movie who are not part of the comics, like Dan Whitman, who is also known as Black Knight. In other comics, there is a romantic angle shown between Cersei and Black Knight. It's quite difficult to guess the storyline of Eternals movie, but still, I'll tell you the short version of Jack Kirby's Eternal comics on which this movie is based on. I'll cover all these characters from the Eternals movie cast in the short version of the comics that I'm about to tell you. In the comics, Icarus opened the Celestial Chamber to let the god enter on Earth. Divine's ruler Toad sends his army to stop Icarus from opening the chamber and gods start from coming on Earth, but they failed. Now Icarus can't communicate with gods, so he asks Ajax to help in communicating with the gods. Ajax has superpowers to communicate with gods. On the other hand, Divine's leader Toad and Crow decided to include humans in this fight, so they can fool humans and turn them to fight with each other, so Divines can take advantage of this. Divine warlord Crow leads his divine army to strike on humans. They possess themselves as devils in doing so. Eternal Icarus tries to take the fight to them all on his own, but it turns out to be a mistake. Divines fire a special weapon which fires some sort of mind chip on Icarus, and Icarus fell down. Crow and his army captured Icarus, and later on they also caught Cersei. Before Cersei gets caught by Divines, she contacted Olympia, the city of Eternals, and warns Macquarie and asks for help. The Macquarie and Athena team up to stop the Divines from destruction. They have succeeded in doing so by implying a truce between Eternals and Divines, and also freed Icarus and Cersei. Later on, Eternals leader Zurus sends some threats related to the space gods and calls every Eternals and orders them to join together for the ceremony, where every Eternal's mind connected together, just like one mind, one body, one spirit. This process is called as Unimind. When Icarus, Cersei and Macquarie came to Olympia, they met the young Eternal Sprite. When the Unimind process started, Sprite senses some device-related threats, but there is no one to stop it. Divine's leader Toad sends his secret members called astronauts to plant a big energy bomb into God's craft. Gilgamesh knows that what will happen if Divines attack on God's craft. They know that in retaliation, celestial gods will destroy everything. So Sprite asks help to Gilgamesh so he can stop them from attacking God's craft. Gilgamesh succeeded in stopping Divine's astronauts. Now let's talk about the Droog. As all you know, Droog is the son of great eternal Vulcan and cousin of Icarus. When one of the celestial gods enters in Polaria, Droog decides to take it down using the special weapon. Only Vulcan and Icarus knows about this weapon. That's why Droog tortures Icarus to get the information about the weapon, and he finds out about the pyramid. Then Droog succeeded in finding out the weapon, but before he used that, Icarus came and tried to stop him from using the weapon. Then Icarus and Droog started a fight. The weapon blasted in this fight and Droog died because of the explosion, and Icarus successfully saved themselves from the explosion. Then Celestial God came and stopped the spread of the explosion immediately. I know that it's not going to be the same as mentioned in the comics. We all know that comic storyline and movie storyline are different than each other. But one thing I know for sure, that movie storyline is definitely going to be awesome. I tried here to share the shortest version of the Eternals story. Jack Kirby really did a fantastic job in Eternals comics. Now, let's talk about the most important thing and the most complicated thing also, the release date. Right now, the Eternals official release date that Marvel Studios provided is 12 February 2021. But if you'll ask me, I am not sure about this date yet. Not until Black Widow successfully releases in November without any delay. Because if Black Widow release get postponed, then every project, every movie will be postponed. I hope we'll get Black Widow without any further delay, because I am damn excited about it and all future MCU movies and series. We have waited for so long right now. Trailer release is also not confirmed yet, but I think MCU will drop the Eternals trailer around Black Widow's release, like around October or November. Oh, there is one thing that I forgot to mention. I think some of you may don't know about this, that Thanos is also an Eternal. Thanos is a mutant member of superhumans known as Titanian Eternal. Eternal story will follow the events after the Avengers Endgame, where we may see some new enemies, time travel related new threats, and much more, and how this new line of superheroes is going to defend the Earth from such enemies, and it is going to be a very exciting to watch. So that's it. That's all I have on Eternals right now. You can share your thoughts, or if you have any question related to the Eternals, then feel free to mention them in the comment section below. And also, if you want to know everything from Jack Kirby's Eternals comics, then mention this in the comment section below. If your response is good, I'll start the comic explain series of Jack Kirby's Eternals comics. I also mentioned my website link in the description link below. Check it out and visit our website to read such articles related to the MCU and DCU. And if you love this video, then please like and share and comment on this video. Right now, your response is my motivation, guys, so please don't forget to like, share and comment on this video. And it only takes you 2 to 3 minutes of your time, so please do it. It will be very helpful for me. And if you are new to my channel, then please don't forget to subscribe to MDCZ and also press the bell icon to receive every notification of our upcoming videos. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, stay home, stay happy and stay safe.